Who goes? Hey, what's going on? Get in here, get in here. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the new crib, all right? So, we're gonna lock this up. We're on the 23rd floor, and it's in the middle of downtown Edmonton, so always gotta keep this thing locked wherever I go, just in case. You never know who's gonna show up here. Like Greg, the person behind the camera. Greg!
I'm here.
Yeah. So, we're going to LA in, well, when I drop this video, we're actually on the plane right now. So, he's coming with me, so he's gonna be the man behind the camera basically the whole entire time. So, say hi in the comments to Greg down below. Thank him for filming everything. If you see any masterpiece on YouTube or Instagram, whatever, that's the guy you want to thank, right? But apartment tour right now, okay? So I know I moved into that place, what was that, 6 months ago? Something like that. Again, like I mentioned in my last video, I just want to live on my own and kind of experience things on my own. So that is why I got this place. So 23rd floor, I'll just bring you guys through it, all right? So first door, actually you got the big ass closet. There's a lot of storage in this place. 700 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, not that you guys care. Got all my stuff, got a bunch of raw gear hoodies, a couple new hoodies in the drop, which is tomorrow, I believe, the 20th. But all my stuff, I got my gym stuff here. Then we got the first door, okay? We got the bedroom, or the bathroom. Okay, not too pretty, right? It's the shitter, gets the job done. You know, that's basically what you guys gotta know. This is the masterpiece right here though, okay? This is a massive bedroom. Look how big this closet is, man. This is a fucking massive closet. You know how many people you can hide in this bitch? Huh? All my hats, all that good stuff. The beauty part about this is that the lady before me is actually like a lease takeover, and she sold me a bunch of the stuff, like the TV, the coffee table, the microwave, for like super cheap. I used my bargaining skills on her, and she was very, what's the word considerate. She was very considerate with the stuff she was leaving. But she left me this bed frame. You guys can't really see it, but like, it's like kind of fucked like a bit. And yeah, if a bunch of people are in this bed, it's gonna like, there's like 1 cylinder in the middle. It's gonna like collapse. Anyways, if that happens, I'll show you guys. But look at this view from the bedroom now. Come over here. Look at this. You can put it out the window there. How's that? 23rd floor. It's pretty ideal. It's pretty sick. I've always wanted to live like high up. I have no problem with heights. I hate airplanes, but yeah, it's pretty sick. ASAP Rocky. Long live ASAP.
Shout out.
Yeah, big bedroom. Like I said, 700 square feet. This fucking bitch right here almost didn't fit in the elevator. Okay, this thing is so big. Actually, it might not look that big on camera, but that was not fun to move that thing. I'll tell you that. If we go in here, okay, then we got the balcony. Okay, I love it. Have some coffee. Have no friends over, whatever. Gym right there. Good life right there. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah.
Shout out Good Life.
Shout out Good Life.
Invoice will be in the mail.
Pretty sick though. Like, Greg, you live right there.
Yeah, I'm over there.
Right there.
See if we can see me.
Sick.
Up there.
Roger's
place. Oh, look at that.
Imagine if you draw. There's honestly not much to show. Like my other place, there was more rooms and shit. That person beside me already is kind of.
Yeah.
Did you hear him out there?
Yeah.
Dude, I was ripping my blender before you came here. I was just waiting for him to bang on. Kitchen, open concept. It's sick. You know, I could be whipping up a meal right here. Guests chilling. Got the big TV. She left that TV, by the way.
Wow.
And she left this too. She's a saint, man. She's a saint. She left that. Goat, man. She's the fucking goat. But yeah, it's pretty sick, man. I love this place. And this. She left the dining table too. Go Oilers, eh? I don't got much. Hello, bro. I got my meals. This isn't mine. She left that. Don't drink her calories. Sugar-free ketchup, egg whites, almond milk, 0-calorie sauces. You guys already know the deal. Literally nothing. Microwave. That's basically it, guys. I don't even know what else to say. That's basically it. I wouldn't be in this position that I am today without all of your guys' love and support, so thank you guys so much. And yeah, basically all the videos from now on are probably gonna be at that gym across the street in terms of gym content and videos here. So I'm excited, I'm very happy, and we go to LA in 48 hours. So yep. I'm on the plane right now when I drop this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't done a Q&A in a very long time, and I feel like I've got a decent amount of new subscribers since then. So I thought might as well do a Q&A and kind of update you guys on what's going on in my life and just, you know, shit in general. Gym related, non-gym related, all that type of shit, okay? But I got you guys to ask me some questions on my Instagram story. I will answer a bunch of, you know, gym related stuff, but I put up a second story, like 2 stories after, asking more non-gym related, because if I don't actually say that, I feel like people just ask straight gym related questions. But some of you asked some deep questions, man. Like, I'm just going through some here. This one: when things go unexpectedly wrong, do you believe things happen for a reason? Like, that's a very deep question. I do believe everything happens for a reason. Like, I wouldn't be where I am today right now if I didn't like see different signs around me of like what to do. Like, obviously I believe in God, I'm a Christian, I'm actually a Lutheran. It's kind of like, I don't even know, it's kind of like a mix of Catholic and Christian. I'm not gonna go into a bunch of my religion, but I do believe everything happens for a reason. Like, I'm where I am for a reason. You, the viewer, are where you're at for a reason. Like, if, you know, your girlfriend broke up with you, you probably feel like shit in the moment, but you know, maybe hotter girl comes around the corner and now you're with her. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. I do believe in that shit. But I think you just gotta, you know, play the cards that are given to you. You know, sometimes you have a pocket aces, sometimes you have a 3 and a 5. So you just gotta play it right, man. Sometimes you gotta bluff, right? Do you believe in saving sex for marriage? Absolutely not. I don't think, this is my personal opinion, okay? You guys can roast me if you want, or if you have religious beliefs, whatever. No, okay, no. Like, first of all, no, okay? I believe that for you to marry someone, you have to know how they are, you know, in that regard. Because maybe you marry them, and then they're just not it when you get to that stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not want to have that type of, you know, experience marrying someone, and then you do it for the first time, and you're like, that wasn't it? That would suck, because now you are married, and, you know, you would look like a douchebag if you divorced right away, right? So I don't agree with that. What age did you lose your virginity? I was 15. I was 15 in the back of my car. Tips on vacuuming. So the vacuum is like when you suck in your stomach. I will answer this question because a lot of people have been asking me this lately. One of my TikToks that I did a vacuum on kind of blew up. So I'll show you guys like really quick, okay? So you see me here, barely, yeah, okay. So first and foremost, it's actually like pretty hard if you've never done a vacuum before. The main purpose of it is to train like your abdominals internally. So when you do like hanging leg raises and like all those crunches, all that shit, that's externally working your core, but that doesn't work internally. So like that's like more like right here, if that makes sense, kind of like where your rib cage is. But long story short, all you gotta do, breathe out, okay? Let all of the air out of your stomach. And then instead of breathing in, just suck in, okay? If you breathe in, you won't be able to hold it as long, and you'll feel kind of uncomfortable because you wanna let the air out because you kind of breathe in, if that kind of makes sense. So breathe out, go like this, all the air out of your stomach, suck in. Oh, okay. A lot of people can't do that. You can start by doing like different variations. So like you can bend over a bit, kind of like this, and then do it how like you go like this, and then breathe out, suck in. Kind of like that. It's easier when you're like bent over or you're holding your knees, but eventually if you can do it standing up and then you can do like a pose, that's when you're probably gonna be or get the most benefit from it. So yeah, it takes practice, but I would do it every single day. Like me personally, when I first started doing it on a fasted stomach, every single day after I had a shower in the morning, I would do like 5 to 10 and I would hold it for as long as possible. So just like with everything, it takes practice. So just practice it, and then you'll get better at it, and it will pay off in the long run, I guarantee it. So also, if I sound different or I sound like shit, I'm a little bit sick. The Oilers won, the Edmonton Oilers won, the hockey team where I live, Game 7 last weekend, like 2 days ago. So we kind of got after it that night, and yeah, I'm 2-day hangover right now. So a lot of people surprisingly actually think I'm Asian because when I smile, like my eyes kind of close. Kind of got that from my grandpa, I think, but I'm not Asian. I'm actually someone asked this, so I'll answer right now. I am German, Ukrainian, French, and Norwegian. So, is this your first time visiting LA? What are you most excited for? No, I've been to LA probably 4 or 5 times. Mostly when I was younger. I went to Disneyland like 4 times, I think. What am I most excited for? Probably see a bunch of people. The beach, of course, because there's literally no beaches here in Canada. But mainly for like the atmosphere and like just experiencing new shit now that I'm older, because I haven't been to LA, like I mentioned, since I was like, I think 15 or 14, something like that. So if you are not subbed to the channel, sub right now. Trust me, you will not regret it. A bunch of videos are coming up. I don't know who I'm gonna see or who I'm gonna make videos with. I have a couple videos lined up, like just like myself, like doing my own shit. I'm sure I'll meet up with people down there. So sub right now. If you're not subbed to the channel, sub right now, okay? Are you shredding or bulking right now? I am shredding because, again, I'm going to LA. But I bulked for a good like 6 months previous to me cutting. The last like 3 months, I know I'm not that shredded to be like cutting for 3 months, but I actually cut pretty hard for like 2 months, fell off the wagon a bit before my last trip. I basically ate every single day, like whatever I wanted. Went on my trip, and then as soon as I got back, I think I mentioned in my last video or 2 videos ago, I binge ate a bit and didn't go so hot. I fell off the wagon again. And so last 2 weeks I've been kind of super strict myself, so I'm like, I'm gonna be in LA, I need to look presentable on a beach or something like that. So what do you inspire to be in 10 years time? Bro, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone in 10 years. So I think 10 years is like, it's good to have goals and shit. Like I write down a lot of my stuff and I say it to myself every single day, but 10 years in the future is a very long time. You know, if anything, I would set 5-year goals and then kind of like work towards that, like set a goal and then have like steps to get there. I think 10 years is too far, because you never know what you're going to be doing in a couple months, especially if you're constantly trying to improve and, you know, get to that next step. So I have no clue, probably doing what I'm doing, but at a bigger scale, hopefully. So yeah. Do you shave your armpits? Yeah, I do. Okay, I do. Okay, judge me all you want, but when I'm doing poses and if I have a big ass bush coming out of my arm, that's not aesthetic, okay? That's disgusting in my opinion. So again, that's my opinion. You can do whatever you want. I don't care, it's your body. But yeah. Team Johnny Depp or Team Amber Heard? I don't know a lot about the situation. I've seen a bunch of like TikTok stories, like, you know how you can go on TikTok and then like see, if you like swipe all the way to the right, you can see like other people's stories and stuff, and there's like news and shit. So I've seen both sides get ripped on a lot. Like Johnny has obviously kind of tortured her, beat up, whatever. Amber seems very like abusive verbally. So I don't really know, but probably Team Johnny, because I loved Pirates of the Caribbean. So I am solely judging this situation off of his acting career. I love Johnny Depp, he's a stud. So what's your opinion on smoking weed before workouts? Me personally, I do not do it because I need to focus a lot during my workout. Like I know it can, you know, improve your focus or whatever, but if I smoke before a workout and I smoke just a little bit too much, just a little tiny bit too much, and I go to the moon, I will not be able to work out properly. And I see my workouts every single day as a time to improve and get better. You know, if I can't do that every single workout, I don't see a benefit from it. I've only done it a couple times, and one of the times was unreal. The other time was just not good, because I was just not there mentally. So if it works for you, go for it. I know a bunch of people who do it and they get a better mind and muscle connection, but me personally, I would rather just, you know, get cracked out on pre-workout. Time for a girlfriend, question mark. No. Well, no, probably not, because I'll keep, you know, talking to people, but like I say this every time when people ask me this. I am so like focused on what I'm doing in my life right now that obviously, you know, even my parents preach this. They're like, having a support person, or, you know, a girlfriend if you're a guy, boyfriend if you're a girl, even, you know, in between, it doesn't matter who you're with, okay? Having someone or a support system with you all the time can be very beneficial and it can be very motivating. But for me right now, I feel like for me to give 100% effort to someone else, I need to give 100% effort to myself. So I just want to be 100% good with what I'm doing in my life and, you know, with my current situation before I fully commit and give 100% of my attention to someone else, if that makes sense. So I'm not rushing anything, considering there's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot, so probably not. But hey, if again, if it shows up at my front door in a nice little box with a bow and it happens, then Your diet and how many calories. So my diet as of late, I can literally break it down like meal by meal. Eggs, oats in the morning, pre-workout meal, usually chicken and rice, post-workout protein ice cream. Dinner or like big meal is like a massive salad, either with chicken, steak, ground turkey, some avocado, something like that. And then my last meal is Greek yogurt and casein protein with like peanut butter, nuts, almonds, that kind of thing. But it's around like 2,300 calories. I'm pretty low right now because I'm like trying to tone up a little bit for LA. Like I mentioned, I kind of fell off the rails, so I've been really strict with things. And also I carb cycle, so sometimes I won't have the oats in the morning, for an example. I'll get rid of that for my carb source. Or like before the gym, I won't have chicken and rice. I'll just have like chicken and some vegetables and then like some fruit. So if I have like an apple, it's only like 22 grams of carbs, I believe, per serving. But if I have like 150 grams of rice, that's like 45 grams of carbs, if that kind of makes sense. So usually I go like high, low, and then like medium carb cycling kind of days. So do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Jesus, people. Flames or Oilers? Oilers. Flames suck. Calgary sucks. Why would you ever want to go there? No, not a chance. Your best player is Johnny Gaudreau, or what's his name, Zakopov or whatever his name is. No, you guys suck. Height and weight. I've been asked this so many times. It's crazy. I am currently 188 pounds. I was this morning, and I am 5'9.5", but I round up, so I'm 5'10", but technically 5'9.5". Okay. Well, this is a good question. I've never got this question before. What's been your top 3 purchases of 2022? Definitely this apartment. This is number 1. This isn't a purchase. I didn't buy it, but I rent it. So yeah, number 1, this for sure. Number 2, what would be number 2? I'm trying to think. What would be number 2? Maybe this couch. This couch is pretty dope. Number 3, actually this camera. Sony a7 IV. This thing's a fucking truck. 4K at 60 frames per second. Thing's an absolute beast. So crisp, I think, personally. If my videos look like shit, let me know, but I think it's pretty good. What's the plan for LA? You should try Howling Ray's chicken sandwich. The plans for LA, like I already mentioned, just to go make content, like have fun. I'm gonna be there for 5 days, so if you guys are there, like come up to Zoo. I'm probably gonna be at Zoo, at least working out every single day, maybe midday, I'm not too sure. But yeah, come there, come up to me. Like I've never been out to the States since like doing social media and stuff, so come up to me. Like I might seem like very angry and focused while I'm at the gym, but trust me, I'm a very nice, very genuine person. Once you start talking with me, I like to smile, I like to laugh, so don't be afraid to come up to me. Like please come up to me. I love talking to people. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be there. Maybe I'll do a meetup someday there, but there's gonna be a bunch of people there, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, come up to me, guys. Okay, I love each and every one of you who support me, and I just love talking to people. I love making new friends and making new relationships. So why are you single? Are you single? Why are you single? Okay, I'm single. I'm focusing on myself. Okay, guys, please, just not like cooped up in this place by myself 24/7. Okay, I'll just put it at that. I'll just say that. Go to party drink. Definitely like a Coke Zero or a Diet Coke mixed with vodka or rum. Not a big gin person. Tequila shots are unreal, locale. The odd beer. But beer is more calories and it makes me bloated a lot too. Like I can't have like a 12 or 15 beers a night anymore. Like I just feel super bloated and I get super hungover. I just stay away from beer now. Hard alcohol and a diet chaser usually. So favorite album of the year so far? Okay, that's such a tough question. So favorite album of the year. I really like Future's album. I know it's like more trap bass or hip hop rap, but I really like that album. Kendrick just dropped an album like 3 or 4 days ago. That's pretty good. I have to listen to it more. He's very sophisticated and he's so intelligent, Kendrick. You have to listen to his albums like 3 or 4 times all the way through for you to actually understand lyrically and almost psychologically what he's saying, if that makes sense. But from my interpretation, it's like he's talking to his therapist and he's kind of going through his whole story and his life the last 5 years since he dropped Damn, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I don't think that's up there for me yet. It's very mixed feelings for me so far. But that aside, probably Future. Pusha T dropped a fantastic album in my opinion. I'm mostly a hip hop rap kind of guy. Donda was pretty good for me. Donda was pretty good by Kanye. Favorite and least favorite thing about living in Canada. Favorite is probably shit. That's tough. There's not a lot. There's not a lot here at all. Favorite, free healthcare. Free healthcare. I barely use it, but free healthcare. Least favorite, probably snow. And we are in winter like 5 to 6 months out of the year, and it's below 0. So that's definitely my least favorite. I'm definitely a summer guy. One language you want to learn: Spanish. Spanish is dope. Spanish is so dope. So dope. You can literally, like, imagine going to you know, Spain or anywhere where Spanish is spoken, and, you know, talking to chicks, talking to girls, and you're talking Spanish. That's hot as shit. Okay, get some sleep. Yes, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you. Put up on my story like, I think a week ago now. My sleep schedule is absolutely fucked. As soon as it gets like 10 to 11 o'clock, if you guys can literally like just send me DMs and bully me and make me go to bed, that'll help me, because I go on my phone like the last 2 hours before I go to bed. I try and answer you guys, like answering DMs, just going through messages, that stuff. Literally harass me and tell me to go to bed, because then I'll get off my phone. I probably answer this question every single video, but for new people that want to know, do you inject anabolic or steroids? Do you recommend them? I think you mean, do you inject anabolic steroids? No, I don't. I'm completely natural, lifetime natural. Could you please share us a non-angled and non-flexed form? Yeah, for sure. Right here. This is me. This is me. I'm gonna do a speed round, actually. I'm gonna go as fast as I possibly can for like 5 or 6 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep my explanation short. I know I can go on tangents, but I feel like if I don't go on a tangent, I can't really get my point across and people can get confused. It's kind of like a book that has another chapter or another series after it, or like, you know, having a second movie, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of leaves you like a cliffhanger. I hate doing that. How old are you and when is your birthday? June 1st, 1999, and I am, what is that, 22 years old. Are you in a relationship? No, I am not. Will you ever compete? Okay, so I'm sorry if this is a tangent right here. So I will not compete unless I am on gear. Okay, let me explain, please, because so many people like do natural bodybuilding shows, and for the most part, if you are not a genetic specimen of a human being and you have crazy proportions, you have mass and aesthetics as a natural, most people on a natural bodybuilding stage look very dry, and the whole show just doesn't look as good. Okay, compare a natural bodybuilding show to Mr. Olympia, it's not even comparable. Those people on the Mr. Olympia stage look fucking insane, right? The way I kind of see it is that if you're gonna do a sport 100%, you gotta give 100% effort to whatever you're doing, right? Like people in the NHL, they train every single day. They work their ass off, you know, they do skating drills, all this type of shit, because they wanna be the best player in the league, right? Some people obviously go to the extremes and do illegal shit, and that's not good. But in terms of bodybuilding, that's not illegal to take steroids, because if you take steroids, that will get you to your best physique possible, if that makes sense, right? In my eyes, no. Like, I will not compete unless I am on gear, but in my head, like as of right now when I'm making this video, I am gonna be a lifetime natural. Like I don't wanna, like I'm just not down to do that. But hey, you never know. Like maybe later on in the future, I would totally be open about that if I ever took it. I just think natural bodybuilding shows are whack, man. Like honestly, they just do not compare. Like why would you wanna pay to go watch a natural bodybuilding show and the people are so mid? Again, like I'm not knocking down anybody who does that type of shit, like because it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of dieting, a lot of commitment, and just overall work, and just a crazy amount of work ethic to do that. So again, like pat yourself on the back if you're doing that. Like congratulations. But for me, like I just between the comparison of the two, I would need to be insanely, you know, massive aesthetically and also have the mass if I would ever hop on a stage, you know? And again, like some people, they stay natural and compete because they look insane. Like some people are genetic freaks, like, you know, that guy Joshua Blaze, I think his name is Joshua Blaze or whatever. He's a genetic freak. I believe he's natural. A lot of people don't. You know, if you see him when he was younger, he has crazy genetics. Other people, obviously Michael Hearn, obviously natural. Will you ever get a tattoo? If you do, what will it be? I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to. I really want to, but like the way I see it, I'm not saying I have a perfect physique whatsoever, like I don't, but I don't want to ruin the physique I've kind of built. So I wouldn't want to put a tattoo in places that would like kind of take away definition, if that kind of makes sense. So I would not want to put it, let's say for an example, like on my chest, like right here. Like I think that would be stupid. So I would not do that. but I would put it on like my forearm. That would be like the first place I'd do it. I don't know what I would get. I don't even know. Maybe in the future, but it would probably be on my forearm, if anything. Maybe like my calf or something, because I don't have calves anyways. So what do you do the day after a binge? Do a bunch of cardio, minimize the carbs I have, train my ass off, but just don't binge. Just don't even do that. What's your body goal is longer in the future? That doesn't make any sense. But my body goal is to get as shredded as possible, then slowly up my calories and main gain for the rest of my life. Like I don't want to do a crazy bulk like I did my last bulk. A lot of people don't think that was a crazy bulk, but my face was literally a balloon animal, so I don't want to get to that ever again. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. Best diet for bulking but not losing tone. Keep doing cardio and stick to whole nutritious foods. Don't bulk on shitty foods because you'll just look like shit. Like you can look pretty good while bulking if you do it strategically, obviously, but keep doing cardio, stay active, don't just not do cardio, and it's good for your heart. So where did you learn skills to film for YouTube? I wouldn't say it's like a skill to film for YouTube. Like let's say for an example, Danny or someone else films my videos. For the most part, I have like a certain vision in my head, for an example, if we're in the gym, of like certain angles, but for the most part, it's all about editing, right? And I edit all of my videos because I love editing. And like for the most part, I still have time to edit all my videos right now. Like I don't get a stupid amount of views. You know, I barely get fuck all for views right now. So I don't really care, like, but I'm gonna be honest, like I don't get that many views, but that's okay, okay? If I blow up one day and I need a editor, then I will hire one. However, I like editing. Like I like putting my own spin on videos and making videos different, or, you know, keeping it raw or chopping it up or whatever. So I always like to, you know, have my hand in everything I do, if that kind of makes sense. Obviously I want to delegate work to like monetize and get farther in the future, but I like that type of shit. So how did you first get sponsored by My Protein? So actually back in the day, I was with, if you guys know 1UP Nutrition, that was the first supplement company I was with. That's when I had like 5,000 followers on Instagram and I didn't even know what I was doing at that time. And they kind of hit me up and they're like, hey, like, do you want to promote this and that? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then like halfway through me doing that, My Protein and like other companies, like as I was growing, started hitting me up. They were offering better stuff than what 1UP was. And 1UP stuff was like, I don't even know if there's still a company, man. Like I don't even know. There's like a select few supplement companies that I'm actually like I know of like right now. Basically they just hit me up and they were like, hey, like I know you're with 1UP or whatever, but after you're done that, we would love to, you know, get you on the team if you want to. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I've been with them for like 2.5 years and I've been offered by other companies. Like I'm not gonna mention those companies, but like other companies you guys obviously know of in the fitness industry. Like the money, I don't care about the money. I really like to nail down brand loyalty and like not go from one company to the next company to like, I don't fuck with that at all. I wanna stay with someone, be loyal to them, and you know, just have a good relationship with them. And they have literally the most affordable supplements in the game right now, like without a doubt. Like every single time someone orders from My Protein and they use my code Bret, you get at least 40% off. Like at least 40% off. You actually save so much by doing that. So long story short, I love being with them. They're a great company. And if you guys want to support me, use my code on My Protein. You will save some money. Name 2 fake naughty people in the bodybuilding community. Pretty sure Simeon Panda still claims natural, I think, but he could be. When he was like 16, again, you got to look at when people were young, man. If they look super good when they were young and you could tell they have good proportions, just give them like 20 years of training and they will look phenomenal, I guarantee you. He could be, but bro, when I first started watching YouTube and he was blowing up and like his videos were the shit, his chest was absolutely massive. It was the size of Mars. I saw a thread that he was pumping Synthanol, I believe. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I believe that or not. He could be natural, could not be, but. All right, 3 last questions, then I'm ending this because I think this has gone on for a very long time. So I'm sorry, but if you're at this point of the video, I truly love you. And I hope you have learned something about me or learned something in general, okay? How much anxiety did you first experience when deciding to start posting online content? I didn't actually have any anxiety, if I'm being completely honest. However, when I first started, I started posting just regular fitness content, gym workouts, all that type of stuff. But I actually had a tiny little bit of anxiety the first day I posted a shirtless self. Let me explain. I felt nervous because I was in, I think, grade 11, grade 12, whatever. In grade 12, judging people is like the coolest thing to do. You know, you judge people that walk through the halls, you know, you judge your friends, whatever. So that was going through my head the entire time before I even like post this. When I even took the picture, I'm like, oh my God, like if I'm posting this, like I'm gonna get roasted tomorrow at school. So the only time I really had crazy anxiety, so the first time I posted that shirtless selfie, it was before a school day. So in my cafeteria, if you walk into the cafeteria, if you walk in from the parking lot, you come at the bottom of the cafeteria. So this is like the entrance right here. Everyone is like a higher level than you. So when someone walks into the cafeteria, everyone turns and looks, because like it's just someone coming in, right? So it's just natural for them to look, right? So long story short, when I post that, I'm like, oh my God, as soon as I walk in, everyone's gonna see me. And you know, a lot of people in school, they followed me and shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna get judged, you know, they're gonna make fun of me, they're gonna think I'm gay, they're gonna think of all this shit, okay? And I'm not throwing the word gay around just like that, but like 5-6 years ago, that was the thing to say, you know, like I'm not using it as a slur, I'm not using it, you know, in that regard. But you know, in 2015, 2016, if you did something out of the ordinary, like that was gay. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but like, let's say for an example, if someone, you know, did something stupid or something, and it wasn't cool in high school, someone would be like, oh, that's so gay. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not gonna get into a big spiel. I am cool with the gay community. I have friends who are gay, okay? I worked with a bunch of people who are gay. They were the best people ever, okay? I don't care if you're a circle, a square, gay, straight, bi, women, it doesn't matter, okay? I love every single person if you are a kind person. Regardless, I did not want to be judged the next day at school, so that's when I had anxiety, okay? But if you are posting content, just post what you want to post and fuck what other people think. Do what you want to do, okay? Is it possible to grow muscle while on a diet? So I'll end this Q&A with a gym related question, I guess. Theoretically, because you are in a calorie deficit, if you are cutting properly, that is, because when people say they're on a diet, I usually consider like someone, if they're on a diet to trying to lose body weight, right? But me, when I was bulking, I was still on a diet, right? So I feel like when you ask this question, I'm assuming you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get toned because you're on a diet. That's what usually people think when they're not in like the fitness, you know, kind of atmosphere or environment. Theoretically speaking, if you were in a calorie deficit, you're not gonna build that much muscle. However, you still can if you are in a slight deficit. That has been proven. People have literally gotten stronger, and usually when you get stronger, you build more muscle, okay? That kind of correlates. It doesn't directly correlate, but it does have some, you know, relation to someone building muscle. So long story short, if you're trying to build muscle, I would definitely recommend being in a calorie surplus and focusing on building muscle. Like, don't be dieting super hard, going low carb, doing all that stuff, because you need those types of things to, or like a calorie surplus in general, to feel good and to build muscle appropriately over time. So you can, I'm not saying you can't, but if you're on like 1,500 calories a day, for an example, and you're a 6'2" male who's like 200 pounds, you're probably not gonna build muscle, right? I'm just saying. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna end the Q&A. This is probably very long. If it's not, I cut out a bunch of the questions because I've been rolling for a very long time. So anyways, the next couple videos I will probably be in LA, not probably, I will be in LA. So I'm not sure if the next video is gonna be posted on time. If it isn't, then I'm sorry. But yeah, LA content coming soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for messaging me about the apartment too. I love it, I love it, I love you guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you're new, sub to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.